For those who end up watching this on recording, Fergus gets in, shot and a goal. Wow, that happened quickly. We know we're having trouble with the live feed, so I'm going to record this if I can and get it out. For those, joining the broadcast, which is now, I'm going to guess if you're joining it, it's going to be after the fact. Welcome. Cormac scored first before I started recording. I was streaming it live, but we seem to have had trouble. We'll go back and take a look at the replay, and I think I captured. Edo with it now. Trying to feed through to Fergus. Finds a lane. He gets in. Fergus is going to take a tight angle shot. Goes over the net. Centered through. Fergus. Chance. Goal! I don't know who passed it out of the corner. I'm going to guess that was Devin, maybe. Okay, let's go back and take a look at these couple of goals here. For those joining, here's goal number 2 for the 67s. On the rush. Fergus takes that shot. Gets it in. In live action on the draw, it's Sloths will throw it in. Murray will play it to Marco. And then Mason's away. He's down. Mason gets in tight. Goal on point. Save to the side. Sloths down the outside. Shot on. A save made. The heel takes the snowing. Bounces on it. We'll go back and take a look at goal number 3. There was Devin getting it out of the corner. Fergus wide open, more net than he could ever see in his dreams. Beautiful goal. Off the draw. 67s with possession. Try to find Mason coming out. Just about handle it. Sloths in deep. They'll take a shot. Saved by the paddle on the keel. Now Marco, he'll feed that up. Just missing Mash's tape, but he goes after it, slaps that and recovers. Mash looking for a lane, fills it through. Mason got some stick on it, but did not get the shot on target. In deep, off the boards, out to the point. Raff throws it in, and cleared out by the Sloths for an icing. If you don't mind, I'm recording, so I'll put it up. You can just tell people no or something. What's that? No, there's no signal in here either. It's Murray working hard into the corner, keeping it in the zone. Comes to the face-off circle. Matty working hard. It's going to pop out to the point. Not kept in, and away go the Sloths down the outside. Cormac ties up enough. Puck is offside, and we're going to go down to the other end on an intentional offside, as they were called but didn't clear out of the zone. Thank you. Face off one, back to Murray. D-to-D pass, Jack bobbles. Gets the angle, and Matty's going to hold the line, keep it in. Vian on it. Murray's going to pinch in. Get a shot off. Gets that one. Goal from Murray. a look at that one. Loose puck right up in the slot. He has enough composure to get a double tap on it. Finds the left side. Now off the face-off. Sloths take it. But it's recovered by Edo. He's going to walk in. He's in behind the net trying to work it. Fergus comes in to pull it out. Centers it through. It goes through the traffic all the way to Jude and Raff, who comes back. Raff under pressure, but gets it clear. Just missing Edo on the reach in, and that will be icing. Reaching is Edo and Fergus. Stopped. Devin following through. Now Fergus will go in on it. Fergus tries to deke. Devin got a shot off. I think he got deflected wide. And then a shot from Raff in front. Fergus missing to the side on a deflection. Tries to deke. Fergus in behind the net. Going to try again. Now out to the point. Skips down the ice. Raff back to set up something in the last 30 seconds. Under pressure, though. Raff looks for a line. Looks up a little too long and lost the puck. Sloths not giving up. Coming in to challenge. Edo. He looks. Going to try and find a reach to Fergus, but it's too wide, and it goes down for an icing. So just about 13 seconds on the official clock. Off the draw, Mason and Mash try to push it through. At the point, held in by the Sloths. One last chance as Pollock winds down. No, Mash will grab it, keep it to the outside. A very busy first period here. Vitamin orange. Can you do it? No? Might be short on credits on the assists. It all happened very quickly. Sloths off the draw, get it down into the corner, and a shot on made. Saves, stopped by Nikhil. Trying to work it through. Sloths going to get in tight. Shot goes over the net. Slapped away. Mash backs out with it and then gives it away back into the slot. It works its way through the crease, off of the corner. Lucas has to take a hit, trying to clear that one out. But it doesn't get out. And Mason's back to play it. Mark will come in to give his opinion on facts. And Lucas is back up. Get it out to Marco on the boards. Marco gets stood up, but out comes Mason. Sloths playing exceptionally physical right now. And now Mason's going to kick it forward and go. Shot. Save to the side. Marco into play. At the point, shot through, and a save is made. Oh, I'm gonna run out of space on the recording too. Off the post goes Raff. Down the line goes Murray. Through the slot. Raff couldn't get his stick down. Now centers as Matty gets out. Ian. He's going to look for an option. Backs out, goes across to Murray. Shot through, glove save. Second chance. Cormac punches at it. I didn't get my clock going. Shot from the point, saved, but then loose to the side. Vian works in hard to get a stick on it, comes out with it. Back and forth he goes. Cormac gets to Vian almost. Nope, goes around the other way. Matty works in to hold the line. He keeps it, and then Jack. He's going to chuck it forward to Matty on the side, out of sight here. Down the outside. It's Jude pinching in. He holds it. And then Cormac back at the point. He's going to feed it back into Vian, who's down deep. Matty in slot waiting. Vian working hard to come out with it. Vian goes behind the net, so off to the far corner. Devin go across. Gets a little bit tied up, back up to the point. Shot from Jude in, and a glove save. Okay, thanks. Edo's going to come in to try to push the man off the puck. He ditches it away, and it's along the boards here. Fight it back and forth through the slot, but nobody home. And now it'll get cleared out to Lucas, who looks, he's got lines, and he finds Devin. Devin's going to go to the outside, through Fergus in front. Swings at it and missed to the side. Edo takes position. Fergus looks to steal that one. Stopped by Murray for a second, but Edo will walk back out with it, get it all the way back to Lucas. Lucas goes across. Devin saw that one, let Murray have it. He's going to throw it in. Goes around the outside, in goes Fergus. He throws it back up to the point. A shot from Lucas, off a shin pad. Fergus again with it. He looks to the point. He's going to try and get it back, does he? It's turned over. Murray, quick handwork. Throws it into the zone. Edo chase. Devin watches the blue line. Flipped up, over the blue and out. Fergus in the back check will chase that down. In the corner, Sloths trying to work out. But it'll be Devin who flips it up along the glass, out to the points. Across the blue and kept in, actually, no. Devin back again. He throws around the outside. It's going to make it to the point on the far side. Thrown in through traffic. Pad save. Second chance. Goal. Off the mark. Everybody tripping over to get in. Sloths get in tight. Shot, save made. Dived on, but Sloths not relenting. Coming in deep, working around the outside. Thrown in. Save made by Nikhil. We're going to switch sides and drop it on Nikhil's left. Puck is down, slapped at. Nash pushes it forward, shot from the point, blocker save, second chance, blocker save over the top. Up at the point, slapper, beside the net, wide. Raff gets after it. He's going to try and skate it up. He gets stood up. Nash, he's with it now, pokes it forward, avoids the hit at the line, finally makes it out with Marco. Now that's Mason across the mash, stopped by a skate, backed in. Mason's going to take a slapper, stopped at the side by the goalie and covered up. Cormac just about intercepting that one. Lucas does a good job at first. Second chance. Save made by Nikhil. As the Sloths force the matter and work their way inside. Now up to Vian. Vian's away. On a race, he gets in. Being in tight, held, shot on and saved. Lots of action here at the Potvin rink. Back and forth, end to end. Cormac comes in for the face-off. He gets it over to Vian. But Vian is stripped. Working back is Lucas. He's going to chip it forward. Stays in play. Cormac kicks it, but out of the zone it comes for Jack. Jack goes D to D with Lucas. Lucas finds a lane. Matty's waiting. Luckily lifts that stick, I think. Kept the puck moving forward. Around the outside. Ferguson to play it. Devin back, holds the line, but puck pops out. Ido ties up the player. Fergus tries to push it forward. Ido looks for retaliation. He's going to take a penalty if he's not careful. Chuck beside the net. Jack working in the corner. And it's Sloths in behind the goal line. Now trying to work in and walk. Shot comes through, and a goal slips through the hole. This game's not over yet. Pick it up, guys. Let's go. Elevates. Fergus, he takes a shot and scores. Perfect response. I'm gonna guess that's unassisted. I didn't see anybody else touch it. Off the draw, Mash making contact, and Mason too. Jude getting hacked, pops that up. Sloths in front, they're going to take an attempt, goes wide. Mash back to press. Marco through the slot. Slapper stopped by a shin pad. Murray in on it. Now another chance coming. Save made by Nikhil. Cormac wins that over to Jude. No, it's Lucas. Lucas gets it in behind the net. Raf goes the other way. Vian will come back. Lucas working two. Pops behind the goal line. Raf back to top it. It's going to pop up to the boards. Thrown in deep around the outside. Raf. He goes the other way. Lucas goes to chase. Cormac keeping it on the outside. Back up to the point off a stick. Through traffic, misses wide. Now Vian, he's got a bit of a chance to clear it. He finds Cormac coming through the blue. Oh, and loses that one in momentum. But he's going to chase back on the back check and offside as the Sloths were making a change. That is the rule and how it goes. Sloths now, they have control in the neutral zone. It gets all the way in. Nikhil's going to play that to side and cover up under a bit of pressure. .345 left to play, period number 2. Face off, won by Devon. And behind the net, chasing it is Jude. Lifts it and flips it up over the line. Fergus trying to run it down. Edo will take the player out of the play. Nikhil plays it off to the side. Jude back. Fergus back two. Some loss on it. And now Jack. Jack tied up. Jude back to help out. Flips it up to Fergus waiting. Nice little lead pass. Devon's away. Tic-tac-toe they go through the neutral zone. Devon recovers his own puck. Centers it through. Edo misses on it. Murray, he's going to slap it backwards. Edo touches it as he crosses out. Dumps it back in. Ferguson to chase. Edo in two. On the boards is Devon. Throws it to Fergus in the corner. Fergus looks to Deke. Walks over top of it. Turned over a few times. Bunch of sticks. Devon in tight. Loose puck in the slot, but never made it way through. Fergus will slap at it. Murray slaps at it, and now back. Murray's under pressure. Never got the shot off. Tied up on the back check. Murray getting in place. Now Raf. He's going to carry it his way through. Found a lane. Down he goes into the corner. Puts the brakes on. Looks to center it. Edo's there. Puck doesn't get through. Raf still with it in the corner. Too much force to go through the slot there for anybody to get a deflection. Edo's going to stop it before it gets out and walk in. Tosses it through the slot. Raf is tied up. Raf looks to make a hit. Murray holds the line. Goes down on the play. Through the slot. Mason backs out to cover defense. As does Murray. Mason will scoop that puck and throw it forward, missing Marco. There's a change happening and offside now the other way. No, we're going to get an interference on that whistle. Who's going? Sloths wondering if the refs are kidding. They are not. Offside, I guess. He popped in and out. Marco will throw it on the backhand in and chase, as does Mason. Around the outside, Marco slapping at it, kicking two. Nash into touch. Mash slapping to the point. Lucas will throw it forward. Mason looks to get it out. Mason's going to walk in closer, get his tight angle shot off the back of the net. Around the plate is Marco in the corner. Now Mason. Marco and Mason working behind the net. A race. Back up to the point. Lucas will throw it through traffic. Stopped. Jack's going to have to get a stick on that fast. He swipes at it. In tight. Flipped over the net. Jack, skate fast, Jack. Get out. Get out. Now Lucas back to help and grab it. Now lead pass out to Mash. Mash pushed off of it. Swings around, misses Jack, and the puck goes into the offensive zone. 42 seconds to play in the period. Up along the boards here. Slapped down the ice by the Sloths. Back goes Lucas. Lucas hits Matty's tape, but not controlled. Now Matty will recover that. Skate in. Changing hands. Down goes McCormack. He's back up. Vian with it. In the slot. Matty can't get a stick on it. Slapper from Cormack. Glove save or a stick or something. That puck is stopped. Vian back to the point. Jude holds, shoots. Deflected wide. We will go into the third period with a 5-2 score. Busyness both directions. 67's certainly looking to lock this down. Devin will take the first face-off of the third period. He's got Ferguson Neto. And behind the Sloths goal, Neto trying to force an issue. Penalty has expired. McKeel has to play it off to the corner. It's Jude to Fergus and Fergus to Devin. Devin's got Edo. Over to Edo it goes, but it can't control. Up to the point, shot through and a goal! A big shot from the point. Take a look at this, genius. Puck comes out to the point. No pausing. Big shot. Nothing but net. Nash will give chase in behind the nets. Along the boards. A little bit slow. Marco goes in now. Centers it through. Played out by the Sloths. Marco dumps it back in the backhand. Nash tries to take a position, but is outmatched. And now shot and a glove save. Sloths take the draw. Back into the corner. Marco got a stick on it for a second there. It moved slowly up the boards. And then Mason and Marco. Marco back on it. And tight at the side of the net. Now behind. The wrap attempt stopped, held out. Reversed, and out come the Sloths now with a bit more speed. To the outside they go, and then Mason avoiding a hit. Head up. That was good. Doesn't need to go back at the guy. Nor does Marco need to go back at him. Murray into the corner. Mash backs off of that one. Murray finds a lead pass to Mason. Can't control, but here comes Marco. He dekes. Tries to drop. Ball down. Now Sloths on a rush down the left side. Poked away by Jack. Mason coming in. And now Lucas will play it, but gives it away to the Sloth going to the corner. Nash trying to reach that out. And now Lucas to Marco. Marco to throw it in. He's going to go for a change as it drifts down into the Sloth's end. Cormac fakes and goes after it. But not quite held by Vian, and an offside ensues. He was coming in with speed, almost held the line there, but missed by half a foot. I'm having trouble with the clock tonight. We got 9:17 to play here. Sloths pushed their way through to Jack. Now they're going to get in tight on a 2-on-1. Flipped up over the net. Sloths missing a lot of shots over the net tonight. Much to our advantage. And now a foot race. Icing waved off. Vian's going to get in at it. He's going to deke quickly. Do a little pump fake. Has to take a hit in the corner, but pushes it forward to Matty. And Vian recovers to Cormac. Cormac puts it through to Matty. Takes a swipe and can't get the shot. Sloths in the corner. Vian will hold him up as Matty goes after it. Round to Jude. Jude pinching in. Punches it up. That's Matty to go after it, but he's watched from the outside. So Cormac will step up. And now it's Raff holds the line. Throws it beside the net, missing a couple feet to the left. 67 changing, holding the ozone. Get a shot on. And here comes Murray off the bench. He's going to get a shot through. Stopped in traffic. Matty swipes at it. And Sloths get a stick on it while Matty harasses. Murray holds it. Throws it in off a skate. And it's Sloths now looking. They're trying to bring it up. They're tired and don't have any speed. They go for a change. They toss it in. Murray will come back at it. Edo tries to get it up and out. Stopped at the point and wrapped around the perimeter again by the Sloths. Murray goes the other way, reversing it. Now to Raff. He looks up, tries to find a line. It's going to skip out through traffic. No icing as it skips down into the Sloths end. Stopped by Fergus. In the slot, Fergus looks for a fourth. Works to the outside, then drops it to Raff. Raff's going to toss one through. A backhand by Devon. That is a goal. '67s firing on all cylinders. Beautiful passing play down in that end. Off the draw, it's Murray to Raff. Oh, I didn't get that replay. I hit the button, but it didn't capture. No replay to show. Edo trying to center it. Finds Murray at the point, works in. And then Raff, loose on a save. Edo comes in, pushes the man off. Yeah, I'll take one maybe for a cross check on that. Or maybe, oh, the goalie lost his mask. That's what's happened there. In behind the Sloths net, Mason trying. But Sloths pick it up, feed it forward. Jack watching, centering pass through the crease, through to the point. Mark will try to walk through. Mash and Jack fumbling a little. Shot in tight. Misses to the side. Up to the line. Slapper through traffic. Nikhil reached for it, missed. And now a slapper goes up over the net into the glass. Two guys collide and exchange some words. And Nikhil will cover that up for a whistle. Puck is dropped, and Vian's going to pick that one up and walk through. He's got the speed, and he's away. Then goes Vian in tight. Pad save is made. Cormac in to pick up the rebound. Push down. Whoops, sorry, I'm out of sign here. And Vian's going to recover that one along the boards. Tries to work in. Murray goes cross. Jude picking it up, finding Vian. He's tied up, swiping, and Perth getting a chance. Cross comes Murray to help out. And now a big shot again, deflected up over the far side, way in the air. Matty goes down on top. Cormac tries to find a way out. Looks for an angle. Then he finds one with Matty, who's going to have to give that away up the boards to Vian. A call here for, I'm not sure what, an interference call. And Sloths will go to the box. Devin wins that. Back to Edo. Edo to Raff. To Jude. Feeds it through to Devin. Control. Edo misses to the side on a big shot. Fergus back. Controls. Stalls. Back to Devin. Devin to Lucas. Devin into the slot. Loose puck. Raff. Tight angle. Diving save made. Face off to the point. Raff holds it. Cross to Lucas. Tries to feed it back to Raff off a stick. And then D to D, it's Lucas. Devin works his way in. Another chance for Devin. Glove save made. And then around the outside and out to Lucas. Lucas to Raff. Raff around the outside and behind the net. Oh, and Fergus tries to hold it on the backhand, has to back out. Fergus drops it to Lucas, but Lucas didn't see it coming. Was able to control and then gets it up, volleyed into the neutral zone. Tossed back in with just a minute 20. Oh, my clock's not working again. I've had real trouble with this clock today. We got a minute 15 to play in the save made, diving, playing, and oh, it's because we've got running clock. That's what it's going on here. I haven't got I've been stopping the clock every time, and it's been running. So we have just under a minute to play, and it's going to be served as a power play. Tossed in. Mark will try to play it to safety. 30 seconds. Jack. He doesn't have much safety. He has to wrap it on the outside. Sloths will take one more attempt here. They throw it through the zone. Murray. And up to the line, but not out. Backhanded in. Jack. Mason goes the other way. Mason with control. He tries to feed it up and going to go as the clock will run down. And they're just going to let that go. Big win for the 67s. Picking up the third win in the tournament. Great hockey game. Could have gone a lot of ways with chances at both ends, but 67's prevailing with some great shots, finding the net 7 times this evening. And they will live to play on Sunday. Boys will line up for some medals. Number 18, Fergus Powell, player of the game for the 67s. With a hat trick and an assist. Well played. Raph will come out, shake some hands, and some words happening, I think, between the goalies. We're done. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.